But we know you'll find other things to worry about. Like that text you just got from your boss. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Oh, hey, call me when you get a sec. Yeah, this is bad. Oh, well, at least you protected your home and auto with Progressive, so you don't have to worry about that. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
What is your next success story? At University of Maryland Global Campus, you can succeed again with more than 135 affordable online degrees and certificates to help you move your career forward. From cybersecurity and AI to healthcare and MBA, our programs help you build critical thinking, leadership, and communication skills that set you apart in today's job market. Apply now and save with no application fee through September 3rd. Visit umgc.edu to get started. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
Rich Thomas weather, a service of Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, where over-the-road dump truck drivers are needed right now. Home twice a week and every weekend, must leave early on Sunday with Blue Cross Blue Shield. Call them now at 855-777-9785.
Rich Thomas weather.
Well, hi, everybody. It is not fall yet, but this is a nice little preview. Tonight, partly cloudy, pleasantly cool. Overnight low temperature down to about 62 by dawn. More sun, comfortable humidity tomorrow with a high temperature up to about 87, with the risk of scattered showers and thunderstorms holding off till Friday. In the meantime, we're going to enjoy this pattern from the Blue Water Weather Center. This is Rich Thomas.
You can make your ASE loan payment from your phone anytime, anywhere. It's quick and easy. YourASECreditUnion.com. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal Opportunity Lender.
ASE Credit Union. Your life, your cause, your ASE.
Have you ever boarded a plane and thought to yourself, I hope the pilot is a transgender refugee? Have you ever gone to the emergency room and said, I hope my medical team is incredibly diverse? Have you ever moved to a new city and said, I hope the police department hit its equity goals for the year? If your answer to these questions was no, if you just wanted the most qualified candidates for the job, then you are normal. But we have a lot of very not normal people running America these days. Left-wing politicians believe skin color or gender identity should determine who gets the job. Democrats used to care about the middle class. Now they just care about your race and your gender.
You know what woke means? It means you're a loser. Everything woke turns to okay?
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. Not necessarily Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. News and talk without the static. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
They preach communism from the comfort of their $10 million mansion.
Honestly, the rich make me sick. Nobody needs that much money. It's morally bankrupt.
They're currently in a committed, platonic relationship with 4 ethically decolonized humans. They once berated a dad for referring to his daughter as a princess.
Excuse me? That's gender essentialist indoctrination.
They once protested firefighters for silencing what they called a sacred cleansing ritual of the land. They've never worked a day in their life, but they know the real problem is that guy's unchecked white privilege.
Do you understand why you have it so much better than all your fellow unhoused people? Because of your white privilege.
I hear ya. Can I get a cig?
They once ended a friendship because that person followed a person that once followed Joe Rogan. They canceled their own parents for using the word dumb in 2019.
I really thought I trained you better than this, using ableist language like dumb. I hate to say it, but you're both canceled.
I told you we should have aborted him.
They work part-time as a DEI consultant and live by 3 sacred rules. Merit is a colonial construct. Trans people are akin to modern-day plantation workers, and every problem in America can be traced back to a straight white man. They hate America with a passion and proudly fund masked revolutionaries with ultra-progressive ideals.
You think they're violent? I have confirmation every cent of funding is going towards furthering LGBTQ rights.
He releases a public apology every Tuesday, just in case his white privilege slipped out over the weekend.
Even existing in this space right now is an act of colonial violence. I apologize.
They believe fairness means giving every trans athlete a head start. Because of cis supremacy, obviously.
If a cis athlete wins a race, we've all failed.
He was a strict vegetarian until he learned that plants can't consent because they can't scream. He is the most woke man in the world.
I don't always drink, but when I do, I make sure it's ethically sourced. Stay woke, my friends.
Calling all stations. Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
Whatever in doubt, started twice. It's happy hour. It's Talk 93.1 FM, WACD. We have a little party going on today. We hope you'll come and join us at Baums after the show. But sidekick Pamela Dubuque and young Joey are here to get it started.
And here they are. This is so stupid.
I know. We should all be off to sleep. Well, I'm off to, I mean, you never know that I've been doing this for 20 years in the afternoon with this board operating performance.
Technology's changed.
This is incompetence in action here. This is just, I'm a little slow. Just a little slow today. I didn't overdo it on the bike. Did 5. A lot of it into the wind. And I always get nervous when we do these things.
Nervous?
Yeah. I mean, it's great. We're going to put out some food. Pamela and Jay Quellen are in charge of the setup over at Baumhauer's. So, I mean, it's great. It's great to have anything that lasts 20 years. So, and we just need an excuse to get together and celebrate, right?
Oh, of course. But
and in a month, I got a birthday. We'll use that. And I think the movie Maven has a birthday around then, too.
And Eddie.
Eddie. So it'll be the three
amigos.
Yeah. We'll have that.
You're going to have to roll call today.
You know, you're right.
It better be a good one.
Nothing like a little pressure. So how many calls did you get today about Taylor Swift's engagement? And
0.
Nobody called about that?
Yeah, I don't think that's our target demo.
No, it's not, because when I brought it up yesterday, people complained.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. How did you bring it up?
I said my best friend got engaged.
Oh, God. Your best friend.
I said it felt like my best friend got engaged.
No, and I'm sure there are millions of women who feel that way at this point.
Yes, there are.
Mm-hmm. What, I mean, what's the importance? Like, what's the connection? I don't understand.
Emotional baggage in finding a home for it in her music.
Finding a home for her emotional baggage.
No,
in her
your
music.
own.
Oh,
relating to it with your own.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. And she's able to
I
connect
can't
with
just
these
listen to metal to get it out. I have to balance it out with some really sad girl crying in the crushed leaves of autumn type music.
That's fair. My mom's generation was Celtic women.
Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, nobody's listening to Enya anymore, you know.
Not bad. Enya's not bad.
The Orinoco Flow. It's good stuff.
What'd you just call me?
So we had another shooting today, Jody. God. All day long, we've got to look at police cars and politicians and calls for gun control, because the gun laws they have, it's just not enough. They're the ones that want the police state, so that civilians.
Can I say something controversial?
Please.
We need more insane asylums back and people committed.
It's not controversial. I totally agree.
Yeah.
I mean, we do.
We used to have facilities. Now, granted, back in those days,
they committed people for no reason at times.
There were people that got locked up. And again, with Democrats, they could lock you up for being a Republican because they think we're crazy.
Right.
Why, I don't know.
But there is a very real problem of mental illness.
Yeah.
People spiraling. I think also folks don't know they don't want to jump to conclusions that they see one little sign.
Yeah. There's
because
hardly ever
everybody's got
just
issues.
one sign, though.
Right. And also, I think I said this off air in a little more colorful way, but this wall-to-wall coverage since I've been here, that's all that's pretty much been on Fox News. I know it's all that's been on all the other channels. Maybe if we stop doing wall-to-wall coverage of this stuff, it won't happen as often.
Yeah.
So I guess this guy did a video before he went on his rampage.
Yeah, and had a clip that said "kill Trump" on it. He was anti-Israel, anti-Trump. Like he was down transgender to some extent, I think.
Well, reports say he
was.
identified as a transgender male.
Yeah.
How about if we skip the gun laws and ban transgender men? It's mostly fake. They're not changing their biological sex.
Or also, hormone therapy is no joke. Whatever way, even if you're doing it in the right way, like it's gonna mess with your psychology.
You can click your heels together till you land in Kansas. You're not going to change your chromosomes.
I agree.
And you can't change from a boy to a girl. You can wear whatever clothes you want.
Sure.
Hopefully in the privacy of your own home. But this is not the first time a tranny has been involved in one of these shootings. Quite a few, as a matter of fact.
Oh, absolutely. There is, it's mental illness.
Mental illness is right.
And I love how people bring up like Mrs. Doubtfire or like Medea or like the gender bending of rock and roll. I'm like, they're performers. They're having fun.
It's a character.
It's a character. Like what happened to like being strong. Yeah. Artists have always been a little fluid in that regard.
Yeah.
A lot of these characters don't come across as like proud, courageous, interesting artists. They come across as people spiraling the drain. And I say that not to like look down on folks. It's more like, these people need help, right help. Yeah. It's awful.
So YouTube wiped his channel off.
Yep.
Not before people took a lot of screenshots.
Yeah. No, they know what he was demanding. Just a nut job. And who is inspiring all of this mental instability, I wonder? Because I don't recall, we've worked together a long time. Joey's been a big part of these 20 years.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't recall, even at the beginning, working together, that there were transgenderism just wasn't a topic.
No, not really. And it slowly started to come up with what Bruce Jenner, becoming Caitlyn or whatever. I think that was the first moment. Then somebody photoshopped my face onto Caitlyn after a big reveal.
What, really?
And I'm like, man, I have great breath. No, but it started as kind of the big corporate media push, and then it started to get weirder. And what the wall they really ran up against is when they started doing irreversible and unproven treatments to kids. And I think that's and then the men and women's sports thing, add that on top of it.
Totally nuts.
Right. I think most folks, even if they don't like it and think the ideology behind it is just wrong, if not evil, still say you're an adult. You can kind of do what you want in that regard, but don't mess with my kids.
No.
Why? But there are parents that are allowing their kids to undergo these.
Encouraging.
Yes.
Ensuring that their kids do it.
And to what end? I don't get it. We have breaking news.
Shortwave, take it down, quick. What's it say? Shut up.
California has issued a commercial trucking driver's license to Stevie Wonder.
Oh.
That's from the Babylon. Oh, they're a satire source. I'm sorry. My error. Yes, they are very good.
And honestly, I saw for a second, I'd be like, well, maybe they did give one to Stevie Wonder. We were talking conspiracies earlier. Stevie Wonder and Act Isn't Blind is a good one.
I wonder.
Somebody mentioned that one. It really isn't. That would be a hell of a prank to get away with it.
Or maybe he's legally blind, but it's not like fully gone. Or it could be, obviously, like his awareness is 100%. But it's a fun thing to think anyway.
Well, that's all I have.
Really?
Yeah, let's go over to Baums.
Can I ask you some stuff about like the show? It's 20 years.
Yeah.
Like, how did the show change over the years? Were there certain eras, epochs?
Yes, it actually came along. I think it was the anniversary of Rick offering me an afternoon talk show, which at that time was on our own AM station, 1170 WACB. I was in kind of a really tough financial position because I wanted the opportunity here to work, but the company wasn't in a position to pay me much, and I was still waiting on a settlement. I'd been living off my money pretty much for months before I even got here, and I didn't know when that money was going to come in. I knew I would get it, I just didn't know when. And I came in, and I think it was the Thursday afternoon before the Monday, August 30th, and I was walking past his office, and he said, "Hey," says, "I want to put you on the AM in the afternoon, do 2 hours to talk, 4 to 6." He gave me a number, and the number was enough to give me the breathing room I needed. So it was an immediate. I had no idea he was planning it. And we just called it the Greg Show, and it was a show about nothing. Our first show, we actually engaged the services of Jennifer Pestricelli and asked her to consult us on how to look good in bad weather. So we did, fashion and things like that. How to survive the storm and look good. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. But the thing that benefited us at the time, Katrina had made landfall the previous night. And then during that day, the flooding was starting to become known in New Orleans. So back in that day, people always thought they could get news on AM radio, which was true to some extent. So we had pretty much a clear field to pass along what we were getting out of New Orleans off the wire service. And so we couldn't have launched the show at a better time as far as tuning, people just finding it. And of course, the first week I was here, we had lots of calls.
Yeah.
And later on, I would find out from people that have been listening for years that the first week they thought it would be it. By Friday, I would be calling because it was just too off the wall for what was traditional here. But I had a strong proponent on the staff, Tom Markwell, the late great. He wanted to see me get a show here because he knew I had the experience and the pedigree. So, in fact, he was probably the one that convinced Rick this is what you need to do. So we never really had topics. Over time, though, we started getting involved very heavily in city stuff.
Okay.
Because we had crime problems then. People forget that. And so we helped the police get a raise. We raised enough hell to get the cops 5% raise when Bobby Bright was mayor. And we got involved in a couple of campaigns. It was fun. Most of our focus, though, in the early days was local. We just sort of let Washington do its thing. And then that didn't become an issue until the financial crisis and then the advent of hope and change. And that's when we started to get more hardcore issue engaged.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, when the chief Muslim became president. So
when you started the afternoon show, the Greg Show, the show about nothing, I was 16. Going to Montgomery Catholic. Little did I know I would rise to here. So like it evolves over time to where you had a few sidekicks before me. I know.
I had half a dozen people that could host the show because I used to go down to Florida a lot. I could do the show from Florida, the Comrex, and we did that frequently, but I had people that could fill in. And I don't know what happened to all of them. Now, we got to make it happen. We've got people who can do a show. One of them is sitting right here. Her name is Pamela DeBeau. Master Thespian has been phenomenal. And there are a couple of others, Eddie, among them, who is fun, especially on Fridays. We need to teach them how to run the board, Joey.
Okay. Yeah, I'm happy to teach people.
And and it's not that hard. If a simpleton like me can learn how to operate this board, pretty much anybody can, right?
There you go.
So that's our goal for the next year. Because even though I don't feel that old, I think I'm going to need a day off here and there. But it's just
it happens to all of us.
I would love to hear from people who have been part of it for all of these years. You know, Charles Hollis, our first caller, still joins us at Baumhauer's on Wednesday nights frequently, and that's always great. Sadly, a lot of the people that became prominent callers during the time we were on the air passed on. Fat Boy! I mean, he was always fun. And others.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, there's a little nostalgia mixed into all of this. And what do you remember when you first started with this?
Well, at first, I just was working with Dan Morris. And honestly, when I first, I had listened to you some, and I liked you. I thought you were funny. But I imagined you to being like some svelte, like blonde-headed, short, crop-cut fella.
Nazi kind
And
of.
I remember the first, because I'd never seen a picture of him. I just heard him on the radio. And the first time meeting you, when I took the afternoon helping you out, I was a little like, I don't know if you gave me the Sipowicz face or what. I was a little intimidated. I have to admit it, Greg.
The Sipowicz face?
Yeah, but like initially it was like, I'm new, so I don't know the ropes. I don't know, where to step. What are the lines? I'm still learning. But I think I started learning very quick. It was back when you used to keep me in the producer tank, like in a different separate room. And we had just a dry erase board for the phone calls.
Remember that?
And initially you tried to make me like a pet, like Joey, like the dog or something like that, like the way you would talk. But then I started opening my mouth. There was one day where I think I called Chris Van Hollen a prick, and you almost fell out of your chair. And like, well,
and guess what? He's still a prick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then there was one day where we had Catherine Webb, Miss Alabama, and you're trying to set me up on a date. And I'm like, no, don't do that.
I remember her.
Yeah, I do too.
She got married though, didn't she?
I remember the day. Yeah. Oh, yeah. To AJ McCarron.
Mhm. Yeah.
Starting quarterback for the University of Alabama for the Crimson Tide. You remember the day? I guess it was 2014. That would have been a few years into working together, a couple of years, where we got struck by lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have that moment somewhere in the system, but I don't know where.
I saw your skeleton.
And I remember when you brought awareness to me about my ongoing war on women.
Yeah.
Women! Absolutely.
Did I black out again?
Yeah, every time Greg would say anything slightly sexist, I would let him have it.
Yeah, no, I'd say something and there'd be a brief pause, and then you'd hear war.
No, and then I remember one day where you said Amy Schumer is that fat pig or something like that. And
I'll say it again if you like.
Oh yeah,
Amy Schumer's a fat pig.
But then some liberal woman called up and was very upset with that, saying that's so rude and offensive. And I said, "Man, do you think he was trying to be nice? Like sometimes we're doing this on purpose because we really feel it,
right?"
And she should shut her big piggy mouth. And like stuff like that would happen. I'm trying to think of all the different things over the years because there were definitely phases, like election cycles and the ups and downs of it.
There's a lot to remember. Just got a note from Michael Bird, the Birdman of Tallahassee. Been listening since day one. Can't believe it's been 20 years this week. Wow. Anyway, come and celebrate over at Baumhauer's after this show is over. And Pamela and Jacqueline will be your mistresses of ceremonies.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, basically just to make sure there's food and stuff for you to enjoy. Well, I may play an interview or something at the end of the show and leave here a few minutes early. I know the movie Maven's going to be there tonight. And is Mr. Bader going to be there?
He is.
Okay. And anybody else? Any memories from the last 20 years? Love to hear them this afternoon at 272-9228. Part of our show for most of these 20 years has been Clark's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing. It's been a fantastic partnership. We're very grateful to have it. And a few years ago, I bought a brand new unit through Clark's, got it at the same price you can get it. But guess what? Over 3 years now, it'll be 3 years with the next electric bill. It will have more than paid for itself. It was averaging anywhere from $450 to $550 per month. And the highest bill I've had since they put that unit in is $210. So, and it does a phenomenal job, quickly cools, brings the house to the temperature, digital thermostat, easy to work with, and Clark's has done the installation and, of course, the regular maintenance. They also employ amazing plumbers over there. I've used them, too. They've done some amazing stuff. The point is your $180 Clark's Club membership guarantees you immediate service from both the HVAC techs and the plumbers. No waiting. 277-2129, 277-2125 for Clark's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing. Their Alabama certification number 09098 as we get to the traffic for the first time this afternoon.
We had an accident reported at mile marker 1. That's on I-85 northbound at Arba Street. If you're exiting 65 north or south onto 85 north, please use caution if you're taking the Arba Street ramp. We also have another vehicle disabled off on the right side of the roadway in the curve from 65 northbound to 85 northbound. Not causing any problems. Be aware that it is there. Busy everywhere else. Interstates, boulevards, especially East and East-South Boulevard and Taylor Road. Keep it here. We'll keep you updated. Trenton State can help you change your life. Exciting and profitable careers are just classes away, and you can get started now. Go to trentumstate.edu and discover what the future holds. With J. Montgomery Skywalker.
How would you like to get a half-price pizza in August at Pizza Perfect? Buy any large pizza and get a single-topping large pizza at half price. Pizza Perfect's buffet includes pizza, as well as spaghetti, breadsticks, salad, dessert, and drink for only $13. The buffet is available Monday through Saturday for lunch and for dinner on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. Pizza Perfect is also available for pickup and delivery. Get a one-topping large pizza for half price with the purchase of any large pizza at Pizza Perfect on Coliseum Boulevard in Eastbrook.
Protect your home and auto by bundling them with Progressive, and you'll have a little less to worry about. But we know you'll find other things to worry about. A text you just got from your boss. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Oh, hey, call me when you get a sec. Yeah, this is bad. Oh, well, at least you protected your home and auto with Progressive, so you don't have to worry about that. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
What is your next success story? At University of Maryland Global Campus, you can succeed again with more than 135 affordable online degrees and certificates to help you move your career forward. From cybersecurity and AI to healthcare and MBA, our programs help you build critical thinking, leadership, and communication skills that set you apart in today's job market. Apply now and save with no application fee through September 3rd. Visit umgc.edu to get started. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Pestruccelli, General Sales Manager and co-owner of Blue Water Broadcasting. Even in the digital age, radio remains the most powerful reach medium for connecting with audiences. Its ability to engage listeners, reach a wide and diverse audience, and create real emotional connections sets it apart from other forms of media. Radio's adaptability and easy access ensure its continued relevance now and in the future. Want to learn how radio can work for your business? Visit bluewaterbroadcasting.com. Blue Water Broadcasting, local folks helping local business.
The River Region's first and only news talk station on FM. Live, local talk. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
America is at a crossroads. Our families are under attack, our values crumbling. And now, they're forcing tame marriage down our throats. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are engaged and violating the sanctity of an institution that belongs to drunken Vegas elopements, bachelor contestants, and lesser pop stars like J-Lo and Katy Perry. What if Taylor lives happily ever after? Where will our children and our children's children get their breakup songs? Yes, Travis, Taylor's a great catch, but you don't need any more rings. It's fourth and long, America. Call your congressman and tell them to stop gay marriage. Paid for by the Committee to Keep Taylor Single and to Make Breakups Great Again.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Yeah, it's 3:32. Postman, there's a name we haven't seen on the board in a long time.
Hey, Greg, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, how's everybody?
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay, all right. Well, I just want to call you and congratulate you, and
Thank you.
just let you know that we all love you, and I mean we talked before about this, but I don't know if you remember me telling you that I used to listen to you back in the '70s, you know, when you were up in Chicago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I was.
That
like
always
12,
shocks me.
13 years old.
You're not the first. I've run into a few people who remember me from Chicago, but that is a long time ago.
Yeah, your voice was kind of sharp then, but you know it's real mellow now, and you don't sound nothing like yourself, like you did when you were in Chicago.
See, I always feel like I've never changed, but you're right. I do hear older tapes sometimes, and yeah, it's changed a little bit.
Yeah, it was higher pitched.
Yeah.
Yes, your voice was higher pitched then, and but I mean it was you when I got here. I was amazed, and I used to listen to you because that's all we could get back in the early mid '70s was the AM stations, and I remember those days.
Yeah. And are you talking about coming out of Chicago like at night and stuff?
Yeah, coming out at night.
Yeah.
And I was growing up back in the sticks of Central Georgia.
Wow. That was your connection.
Beg pardon?
That was your connection.
Yeah, it was. It was that one, and a guy that used to come on in Nashville. His name was John R. That was his jock name. I used to listen to him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Postman, I really appreciate it. You still talk to Terry Adams?
Yes, I do.
Please give him my love. He was a big part of what we did here for many years.
Okay. All right. So y'all gonna have a big shindig tonight?
We have gatherings. We just sit, toast, say hello. It's a social gathering, and I'm putting out some food tonight, so we'll have some free appetizers and stuff.
Yeah, I actually don't call as much, but I listen to you every day, man.
I'm very grateful. Thank you so much for checking in, buddy.
All right.
Here, Rusty is here.
Yeah.
Rusty's got a couple of mobility issues, but I'm so glad he's able to come by. Thank you to our friend William B for helping out, because he's still brilliant. And
he's right behind you.
He's inspired a lot of good stuff on the show over the years, and I have stolen a few things. When you need legal leadership, turn to the team called Delk and Tomlinson, because legal situations, divorce, somebody from the past trying to change an existing agreement, they can turn you inside out, make you into an emotional wreck, and you tend to make your worst decisions when you're not thinking clearly. So the lesson I learned the hard way, the expensive way, is turn it over, because it's not just knowledge of the law. And boy, that will not be an issue with you when you meet them and have your consultation. But the legal leadership, assessing the situation. Here's the plan. Here's what we're going to get from where we are to where we need to be. And this is how we're going to do it. And with a sense of certainty and confidence that will immediately bring some relief to the emotional angst you're experiencing. So good at what they do, whether it's divorce, working with adoptions, blended families, legal hurdles that life seems to throw in your way, whatever the case. And if you need a will done, you can do that too. Other services are listed at this web address, thealabamafamilylawyers.com, thealabamafamilylawyers.com, or Just call 819-4810, 819-4810 for Delp and Tomlinson, attorneys at law.
The representation is made that the quality of legal services performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
All right, let's get some news on the air here. It's Guy Mosley and Rich's forecast coming up.
News is brought to you by Jack Ingram Nissan. Shop now at jackingramnissan.com.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, here's today's top stories. Crime Stoppers is offering a $1,000 reward for information about a recent Montgomery shooting that left a man dead. The incident happened just after midnight Saturday in the 5,000 block of Carmichael Road, where 28-year-old Demora Driver was shot and killed. If you have any information regarding the murder of Demora Driver, please contact police. Montgomery police have arrested a suspect in connection to a 2024 homicide. 32-year-old Cardine Poole is charged with the murder of 30-year-old Marcus Bellinger, who was shot and killed on August 13th in the 4600 block of Virginia Loop Road. Poole was arrested Tuesday and charged with murder in the case. The residents of Pike Road voted to re-elect Gordon Stone to the mayor's office on Tuesday. More than 3,000 of the town's 4,000 residents showed up at the polls for the largest turnout in Pike Road history. Unofficial results show Stone defeated Mark Sperling by just 54 votes. Provisional ballots will be counted and official results announced later this afternoon. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
In the market for a used car? Visit jackingram.com to view our selection of luxury, domestic, and imported vehicles. With 8 locations and online at jackingram.com. Jack Ingram Motors is sure to have the perfect car for you.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton with the Good Feet Store. When your feet aren't properly supported, it can affect your whole body, your back, your ankles. You might be thinking there's no way something as simple as Good Feet arch supports can help me. Well, that's exactly what Bill thought.
My feet would just ache, my back would hurt, my ankles, everything just hurt. And I'd seen the commercial several times before I finally said, I'm going to do this. And I'll be darned if it didn't work. I feel a million times better than I ever did.
Visit the Good Feet Store for a free fitting and test walk. If you want to live free from pain, come visit the Good Feet Store and take the first step towards a more comfortable, healthier you. Wendy's experience might inspire you too.
Since wearing my arch supports from the Good Feet Store, my back pain is gone and my feet don't hurt as much. And as I look into the future without pain, I see myself being more adventurous, joyful, and full of possibility.
Visit goodfeet.com to book your appointment today.
Let's face it, what our customers say about our business is the most important advertising tool. Here at Adams Drugs, we love our customers. We are here with Al and Amy Steinecker, Adams Drugs customers. Amy, please tell us how easy it was to transfer your prescriptions to Adams Drugs from the big box store.
It was one of the easiest things I've ever done. I went into the pharmacy on Bone Road and spoke with the pharmacist and told him we had not been happy where we'd been and would love to transfer our prescriptions. And he said, I'll be happy to call them. And that was that. And now when I call, I just say I need to have a prescription filled. And it's just that simple.
Al, what has your customer service been like at Adams Drugs?
It's amazing. You walk in, you're not standing in a line. They speak to you, call you by name, and say, what do you need today, Al, or Mr. Steinecker? It's wonderful. It doesn't get any better.
Please come into any Adams Drugs location and let us earn your business. Visit us at adamsdrugs.net for the location nearest you. Adams Drugs is your independently owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Don't you love the feeling of coming home to a clean house? Let Southern Bell's cleaning service get your home in order. Families in the River region trust Southern Bell's because they know Callan and Jesse will show up on time and believe in cleaning the old-fashioned way. They bring all their own supplies and specialize in full-service, residential, commercial, vacant properties, and construction cleanup. Estimates are always free. Call Southern Bells today at 546-0715 or follow them on Facebook at Southern Bells Cleaning River Region.
Weather service of H&H Carpets, where right now, get a load of this, listen close, you get a house full of carpet for $19.95 installed. Unbelievable. They're located at 6450 Atlanta Highway, just across from Walmart.
Rich Thomas weather.
Well, hi, everybody. It is not fall yet, but this is a nice little preview. Tonight, partly cloudy, pleasantly cool. Overnight low temperature down to about 62 by dawn. More sun, comfortable humidity tomorrow with a high temperature up to about 87. with the risk of scattered showers and thunderstorms holding off till Friday. In the meantime, we're going to enjoy this pattern from the Blue Water Weather Center. This is Rich Thomas.
CB&S Bank has digital banking solutions to help you keep up. Check balances, pay bills, and much more. Learn more at cbsbank.com. Charges and fees may apply from your cellular service provider. Contact your service provider for information. Member FDIC.
Live local talk. The River Region's most trusted voice for news and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Attention snack lovers. Hostess Ding Dongs reminds you to check before you chomp.
Hostess ding dongs, they're the best. Just be careful if you ingest creamy green filling just for you. It might be mold that will make you spew. Hostess ding dongs from today. We hope that you don't pass away.
Eat at your own risk.
Yeah, they're very concerned that you may be in possession of a moldy ding dong. So check your ding dong. If you see mold, get rid of it.
What happens if you don't use it for a while?
Where else are you going to get this kind of news? We are so thrilled to welcome back to the studio somebody who has contributed so much to this show and this radio station over so many years. Rusty Aldrich, legend. I mean,
you read that just like I wrote it, man.
The radio love child of Larry Stevens. And it's just great to have you in here, buddy.
It is so great to be here and see you guys. And the place, you guys cleaned up or something. I don't know what it is. It's great.
Well, the building, we've reconfigured everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no upstairs. We have no kitchen. But we have a microwave oven and a coffee pot and 2 sinks.
You can run a radio station on that.
Easily. I wish it were easier for you to travel because you were my best substitute host.
And I miss it. I really do. But I do not, I don't get out much. But
let me tell you something. I still catch the beginning of the show that follows mine at 6 o'clock. And you just do amazing stuff there. He does montages and productions that are a clinic in how to be funny. And I really enjoy him.
Well, I appreciate that. And the thing is, it's easy to be funny with the political scene today.
Oh my God.
It's like, why can't I got to tell this? Somebody else will. So it's pretty easy. But you don't want to be mean. Some people are just mean. And
am I mean?
No. I mean, like the political people.
Yeah. I mean, it's a total clown show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
On the other side. I've already reached the point where I'm not even worried about 2026 because what do they have? They're wrong about everything. Wrong about everything. And TDS, Trump Derangement Syndrome, is a real thing.
They need a vaccine, man.
Yeah. There's like good things happening. And we know what they are, and we can talk about them here. But how Trump only has like a 50% approval is beyond me when he's actually doing things about issues that are important. How do 2.5 million people sign a petition asking for clemency for a guy who killed 3 people driving a truck on a bogus license?
It's crazy.
But it doesn't matter. If it's opposite of Donald Trump, they'll sign on. It just makes no sense. Lunacy, I tell you. So what are some of the things that you've been a part of this thing? I can't remember as far back as you started contributing to the show.
Oh, I would say it's been about 12, 15 years.
At least.
Just, calling in, saying stupid stuff and producing stupid stuff. And when I say stupid, I mean topical.
Yeah. No, it's good. Especially the way you weave nostalgia and clips and things from the past into what's going on today.
I think one of the first things I ever sent you, can't touch this. And there was some guy at some college campus and the cops got him and he's, don't tase me. And so I took out can't touch this, and put in "Don't tase me," and sent that. And that's been, that was back about 2010.
Wow.
I'm sure we have some of these. There's 10,000 things in the system.
Oh
So
yeah,
I
you
don't know
never throw anything away.
what has survived. Where's "Don't Tase Me, Bro"? Taser safety.
New research shows using tasers is safe, and most people suffer only minor injuries when hit with 10,000 volts of surging electricity. At the National Taser Foundation, we agree. And since tasers are so safe, we think this is the time to expand their use beyond law enforcement to everyday life.
All right, that's not it.
That's not it.
But
good advice.
Absolutely. You don't want to shoot anybody. Just render them useless while they're crapping their pants on the floor, and you make a safe getaway. I don't see anything wrong with that.
I've never been tased. I have been struck by lightning. I think you two have been that way too, haven't you?
Oh, yeah,
Well,
in the studio.
Joey and I got struck
Mm-hmm.
together. Do you know where that clip is?
No, I have no idea.
There's a way to find it, but it's really convoluted. But we were on the air one afternoon. I think it was in September of whatever year it was, more than 10 years ago. And we could start to hear the thunder getting louder as it approached the radio station. And we had one good rumble, and I said to Joey, wouldn't it be weird if we got struck while we were on the air? Like a minute later or so, this enormous electric pulse. Tell them what you saw, Joey.
I saw your skeleton.
Saw my skeleton. The chair went from here across the parquet floor to the back wall and bounced off. And the room, what I really remember the most was the room filled with a smell of ozone.
It burns the air.
It hit right above us in the ceiling. And for a couple of weeks after that, I was able to fly without assistance. But the superpowers wore off quickly.
Well, and it also made the equipment from our ears in studio monitors, like it was an awful raging sound. So like you back up, scream like a man. I see your skeleton and you scream like a man. And you get back, and because it's like this white noise raging, you're like, go up to the mic. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah.
But like it was some requests and people could barely hear us, and then we were completely knocked off the air.
It happens.
Yeah.
I was at home. Similar situation. It came down through the vent pipe for the heater, and I saw it coming across the room. I swear, and it just was zigzagging, and I couldn't get out of the way. It hit me right here in the top of the head.
Wow!
And I woke up about.
Were you wearing rubber?
I was wearing nothing. That's the thing. I had no clothes on. And
you had your lightning rod out.
Well, there you go. But I still smoked cigarettes in those days, and I had just lit a cigarette, and so I woke up. I still got it in my hand, and about an inch worth of ash on the cigarette. So I was out for that length of time.
Wow!
And you talk about
what kind of after effects?
Short-term memory loss. I told somebody I could, make bodily noises and change the TV if I wanted to, but
without getting out of your chair,
without getting
or
out
a
of the chair.
remote.
And somebody asked me what it felt like. I said it's like getting kneed in the groin while you're licking a car battery.
Well, I'm not going to try that. I think the description is adequate. I think I'll just let that be.
Well, now for the longest, it finally cooled down a year or two ago. My body temperature would be a point and a half higher than normal. I would go to the doctor. Well, you have a fever. Well, actually, and I'd go, oh, okay. And
your blood was still sizzling.
Yeah, Donna said that we didn't need an electric blanket for years because I was just, like glowing.
Wow. The thunder. Did you hear thunder? Because sometimes when you're really close, you don't.
Actually, what had happened, we had just put a new front door on the house. It was a wooden front door that we had, and we put on a steel entry door. Well, I keep hearing this popping noise, and I look out the door. Lightning is just hitting right there in my yard. You could see it hitting the ground.
Really?
And so, yeah. And I don't know if it was attracted to that door or what. So I shut the door and I go back across the room. That's when it got me.
Wow. Wow.
And you know, it's really like getting punched and it hits your whole body. And it knocked me back probably 8-10 feet. And of course, I was, you know, on the floor. But
I was on wheels.
You were rolling
on a wooden parquet floor, and I went from the console to the back wall of the studio in an instant. It mussed up Joey's hair too.
Yeah, so I was in the producer's room and I did not feel normal.
Well, because your hair was messed up.
Yeah, I know. Like, and also seeing Greg react in that way and like the noises, and I didn't know what to do with myself.
I tell you what, we were at home one day last week. It might have been Saturday, might have been Friday evening, Saturday, and out of the blue, lightning hit behind the house. It sounded like a cannon.
Yeah.
And we were both, me and Donald were both like, what? And nobody else acted like they heard it. I said, well, don't tell me I'm the only one that heard it. Of course, maybe I've been hearing a lot of things these past few years that aren't really there.
Yeah. I'm looking for some of the memorable moments from the afternoon that we've saved. I was never good at saving stuff. I had listeners that would record things and save them. Like Mike Bird. I mean, he was always coming up with things on the show. He eventually became a host here part-time too. Now he's got a show, I believe it's in Auburn or Tallahassee. I'm not sure.
He's on the station up there in Tallahassee. I can't think of it. I cannot think of the call letters right now.
Amazing.
But I keep up with Michael. I'll send him something now and then. They give away a sandwich from, I think it's Subway. And so I do Subway sandwich things for him sometimes.
Nice.
Because everybody loves a sandwich. You can throw a sandwich at somebody and lose your job now. You know that?
What?
It's a felony. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Somebody said it could have been better if it had been a whole, 12-inch sandwich. It could have been like, attempted murder.
Right.
But it was just a 6-inch BMT, so it didn't.
Joey, what's the clip where you say, "Do you want me to bend over?" Whatever request.
Mystery date. Who made that? Was that Rusty or?
I know, but I've heard that.
I think it might have been Jeremy.
Well, we've been trying to help Joey with his love life for a long, long time, and this is way back.
Here, my mystery day.
Hello, this is Joey Clark.
Mystery day. Are you ready for your mystery day?
Joey.
Don't be late. It would be great. Open the door for your mystery day.
When you open the door, will your mystery date be a dream
How do you feel about full frontal nudity?
or a dud? Oh, fun and surprises. That's mystery date.
Open the door for your mystery day.
Would you like me to bend
Joey, that's disgusting.
The whole line is so you can blow smoke up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have to admit, for you mentioned earlier in the hour, in a very bitter and resentful voice, Joey, that I treated you like a pet.
At one point, yes.
Well, you were, I wouldn't say pet, you were more kind of a mascot.
Yes. Yeah, something to that effect. Yeah.
And here we got this handsome, brilliant kid. You remember when you brought somebody on from the Mises Institute in Auburn?
Oh, sure.
I don't think I ever felt dumber during an interview than with them.
Yeah, that's nerd crap.
Well, I mean, I kind of did what I did because you were always flaunting your college education, your graduation. Who was it that spoke at your graduation?
Our commencement speaker was Robert Gibbs,
Oh,
former
yeah.
press secretary to Barack Obama.
Yeah.
And his genius advice, the part I remember, is we were frying in black gowns on the field of Jordan-Hare Stadium. They did it that year. People literally passed out from heat stroke. He said, when you open a door or a door opens for you, be sure not to shut it behind yourself. And I'm like, thanks, Robert. Like, really? That's your keep the door open for somebody else. It's like I think I'm just annoyed by thanks for the wisdom.
Yeah, they are such
that I
annoying
already
people.
knew.
Let them ride on your coattail.
Right, something to that effect.
Hey, did you read the article in the New York Times about Trump's big gay government?
Yeah, we almost read the whole thing. Like I mentioned at the end of the show.
I saw the article. What are they talking about? I mean, I know he's got some very competent gay people working in the
No,
administration.
it was kind of a profile of like they're sitting in the hangout at the bar, and it's a bunch of Trump staffers who are openly, most of them, not all of them, gay. And then it got into like how the Democrat dominated city, especially the gay community in Washington, D.C., hates these guys. And their point of view is like, we won the fight for gay rights. Why that? All this other stuff is just excessive, decadent. Y'all need to just be normal people.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're gay and nobody cares. It's essentially the idea. It's like, enjoy your life.
Nobody's looking at it.
And it did remind me a little bit of somebody we knew, where it's this guy named Mr. Moran, who's gay. We're a top official in the Department of Energy for Trump. And he's sitting there holding court. And he's like, yep, both gay, right over there. And then another young man walks over, works for the Trump administration. He goes, no, straight as an arrow. Or straight as an arrow. And I hang out with all my straights and all my gays. So that's what it was. Just a big write up on. And honestly, I think it was an interesting human interest piece, but that's weird crap.
Pamela, this is a great picture. When was the last time you heard me be happy with a picture that somebody took?
I know.
Listen, I'm going to post this. And again, celebrating 20 years of this program at Baums Victory Grill this afternoon. I might even reach out to Bob, see if I can get him to call in for a couple of minutes, since they've been a big part of what we do here, and it's so much appreciated. I have two body people to thank. One is Donnie Turner, of course, at MPB. He's been a big part of the show for a long time, and the place where you absolutely, if you don't call 27-REC with a W to get your car fixed, you deserve the results you get. You want it good as new, maybe better, call our friend Donnie Turner. And if it's your own personal body you want to improve, well, we have a woman here who can help you with that, Pamela Dubuque with AMS Studios.
Absolutely.
Would you like to talk about that? We need to get you a little bit.
I can.
Good.
I was going to sit this part out, but
You can't sit this part out.
okay.
You're invited. I want Rusty to get to know you and why you're such a valuable asset to the show. What happened?
Oh.
Well, just the internet again. I mean, the internet.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about you.
I know. Oh, about me?
Yes.
Oh,
Why wouldn't he?
I don't know. I just assume I am in the background.
I think he's intimidated by you, Rusty. So stop frightening her, please.
I'm sorry.
I'm not easily intimidated by anybody.
Well, look at
No,
this.
that's
Look at this
true.
face. I mean, this scares me sometimes. So
But AMS Studios is a place where you can go for self-improvement and expect things to be busy with people trying to undo some of the summer damage.
Yeah.
Facials, things
A
like
lot
that.
of the skincare rejuvenation and the skin damage rewind happens now that everybody's kind of given up the beach and the lake and everything after the summer, getting back into school, and you're not in the pool every day with the kids, and try to undo some of the damage that the sun has done. So booking facials, people are starting to think about next year's summer body, and now that we're out of the sun, we can do laser hair removal again, and the microneedling and IPL.
I was thinking I'd actually would like to get a facial
Yeah.
because I've been lucky in my career. I've been, we get to do spas and things like that
Yeah.
all the time. And I'm a big fan of microdermabrasion
Yes.
and facials to get rid of dead skin and stuff.
And that's essential after the summer too.
And then
Yeah.
go back to microneedling.
Yeah. We're going to do that.
These are all kinds of ways to improve, to rejuvenate your appearance without undergoing the knife, taking the risk, and shelling out the money required for a cosmetic procedure at AMS Studios. It is the coolest place in Prattville at 119 East Main Street. You can browse all the services and get gift certificates at this web address, ams-studios.com. And there's still time to call for a consult this afternoon, 730-1268, 730-1268. Here's the place we're heading after the show.
Traffic is brought to you by Baumhauer's. Start 2025 off with legendary buffalo wings from Baumhauer's Victory Grill. Baumhauer's has great food, service, and fun. See you at Baumhauer's Victory Grill.
Well, we have had several minor accidents around the area, but nothing affecting traffic flow. And right now we're looking really good, but traffic is building, especially the boulevards, east and east-south, I-65 and 85. It's that time of day when things start to pick up, and we hope you'll keep it right here. We'll keep you updated. Right now we're looking pretty good all over the area. Check out the all-new 2025 4Runners at McKinnon Toyota. It's worth the drive. McKinnon Toyota, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. With J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
Welcome to Eclectic Coins, Montgomery's largest coin dealer, specializing in buying and selling investment-grade gold and silver coins. And they have a large selection of rare coins and coins from around the world. Visit them at 543 Northeastern Boulevard or on the web at eclecticcoins.com. Eclectic Coins, where collectors who know go.
Have you been thinking about selling your home? Let me ask you. Would you want to trust your biggest investment with a part-time agent? You know, the kind who can't make your property a priority until after work at their real job? I'm Hannah Grantham, and you don't get that with us.
That's right. And I'm Eddie Bader. And if they're not focused 100% on your home, can they really even get you top dollar?
I couldn't agree more. We're top producing agents with a reputation for getting results. No side gigs here at Forest Meadows Homes and Land.
So call us today at 334-368-6358 and let us show you why who you have on your sign really matters.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values.
This is not headline news. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are engaged. Taylor's beyond excited. After all those breakup albums, she'll finally get to write a divorce album. After Travis proposed, Taylor said the magic word, yes, followed by the other magic word, prenup. Before engagement pictures were released, Taylor broke the news to her cats. There's a guy moving in. Taylor says she has so much to look forward to, especially to stop pretending she likes football. This is not headline news.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusada, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
At 4.
With SRN News, I'm John Scott. Still no motive known after a school shooting in Minneapolis. 2 children were killed, 17 people wounded in that shooting this morning at Annunciation Catholic School. Police say the shooter, in their early 20s, does not have an extensive known criminal history and is believed to have acted alone. The shooter died by suicide. In health news, the Food and Drug Administration approving updated COVID-19 vaccines for the upcoming fall and winter season. The vaccines approved for all seniors, but only for younger adults and children with at least one underlying health problem, such as obesity. But Wall Street stocks finished higher. The Dow up 147 points today. The NASDAQ gained 45. And the S&P 500 adding 15 points today. This is SRN News.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time on a fancy water bottle with ultra titanium alloy metal. You're not sure why you need all that. I mean, it just holds water. But you're getting it anyway. Because if you're hiking near an active volcano and you accidentally drop the bottle into molten lava, your water will still be icy cold. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For water bottles. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
Hi, Rhett Rasmussen of BestHotGrill.com. Step up your grilling game with our Solaire portable infrared grills. Our compact everywhere is a favorite of RVers and trailer pullers. Solaire infrared provides the quick sear for bar marks and texture needed to properly finish sous vide. Use a portable alongside your larger conventional grill to create an instant sear zone and more juicy and flavorful food. Learn more at BestHotGrill.com. Affordable, powerful, portable infrared grills at besthotgrill.com.
You're listening to the radio. And you know what? Nothing from nothing leaves nothing.
You're not going to amount to jack squat.
A few people told me that 20 years ago, but guess what? I proved them right.
Nothing from nothing leaves nothing.
Yes.
You gotta have something.
Bite me.
If you wanna be with me.
Adios, muchacho.
Nothing from nothing leaves nothing.
You're so naughty.
You gotta have something.
Bad.
If you wanna be with me.
I just want to smash your face in.
Snap out of it.
There's something screwy around here.
I'm not trying to be your hero.
I'm dying over here.
You're nasty.
It's too cold for me.
Hey, where are the white women at?
I'm not trying to be your highness. Cause that minus is too low to see.
We have made a few minor mistakes here and there, but you'll find basically this is a very professionally run radio station.
Nothing from nothing leave nothing.
I'll do that.
And I'm not stuck.
How do you say can't hang?
Believe you me.
Danger, Will Robinson, danger.
Don't you remember I told you?
No.
I'm a soldier.
Yeah.
War on poverty.
I'm not wearing any pants. Film at 11.
Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recording.
We are now entering hell. Please keep your hands and elbows inside the car.
I got a bad feeling about this.
That is the single dumbest story I've ever heard.
Yay, fun. Do it again. I like it.
It's Enrico Palazzo!
Nothing from nothing leave nothing.
Shut up, dummy.
You gotta have something.
Whoa, watch it, pervert.
If you wanna be with me. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing.
Was that your tongue?
You gotta have something. If you wanna be with me.
You are a liar, a thug, and a drunk.
Stupid, juvenile, stupid, asinine, and very stupid.
Not too bad. It's been a while since I've done one of those. When this show launched, it was the show about nothing.
Oh, yeah.
It was only on from 4 to 6. It was so easy to breeze in here at 4 o'clock, start with the song. And at first I was just going to play it as a theme song, but I couldn't resist filling the holes.
Took on a life of its own.
Yeah, it did. It was one of those kind of deals. And it's always a challenge to pick sound bites that will fit the gaps in the song.
I was listening. You filled the holes very well today.
And one of my, thank you, son.
Yeah.
I can teach you more about that.
No.
After hours.
No, thank you.
Don't forget our new talk show premiering next month, Joey After Dark.
Joey Clark After Dark.
Joey
I
Clark?
have been saying it for months.
I don't
great.
know if I
like that.
I mean, sure. Sure.
He doesn't want his audience to get to know him after dark
Look,
and have assumptions.
You and I have
or
both been in Montgomery Men's
notions
Health.
about him.
And it's about time that somebody stood up for our side. And I have learned so much from talking to the staff over there. I would love to have them come on as a guest. I keep mentioning it because they've done so much for me. I think I rode 5 miles on a bike today because my fairy godmother came and touched me with her wand.
No,
it's them. That's where the energy comes from. And we'll tell you a little bit more about that. Oh, Pratt Vegas, you were coming on next. Sorry. Who else has been part of this thing for a long time that would like to call in and join us? Rusty Aldrich is here. We thank William B. for helping us with that.
Oh,
of course,
yeah.
Pamela Dubuque, who has
no hotkeys or sound bites to go in your roll call. Still.
we need one. What can we use? I mean, you say great stuff. We just got to be able to mark it and lift it up. Because I have a whole page of female sound effects that I got to completely replace.
Yeah.
As of this week. So, yeah, we need to start filling that. Just make a note when there's a moment that we can capture and perpetuate by putting it onto a hotkey.
I don't know what a good one is, but I'm
something-
noticeably absent.
Well, the people that pay attention to you on the YouTube feed, they'll be able to help.
They like my laugh.
Yeah, your laugh is great. That would be one hotkey.
Mhm.
But your reactions to certain things are also terrific.
Yeah.
Is there something that you say a lot, and when something happens, a reaction that you have? Like Oh wow. Oh, my stars and garters, anything like that?
No, probably just my giggle.
Okay.
Most of my most common reactions are not safe for radio.
Ah,
it's true.
So we'll have to beep it.
Yeah, you can put a beep. That'll be my hotkey.
Look, the phone's ringing. Holy cow! What did I do wrong? Good afternoon. Who's this?
This is Rooster.
Rooster, welcome.
Hey, look, I just want to tell y'all what hotkey to make for Pamela. You
Sure.
ready? Okay, it's her beautiful laugh she has when she goes. That's the thing. I just love hearing that every time she does it.
Pamela can't hear.
No.
He loves your laugh.
Oh.
Yeah. I agree.
that's
That's
right.
got to be one, maybe two, because she has multiple laughs.
Yeah, I have a giggle and a laugh.
Some women are a one-lap pony, but Pamela has multiple approaches. Great suggestion.
Pick out the best one.
Thank you.
Bye.
And who do we have here on line 2? Good afternoon.
This is Crawdad. Happy 20 years.
Thank you, sir.
And Miss Pamela, truly, you see, that's the difference between being canned and being real. You all are real. There's no canned radio here at all. And, Mr. Peters has made a good choice, and Mr. Baumhauer helping you, everything, getting you here, and you're sticking with us, and your friends and your coworkers. 93.1 has been fantastic and will continue to be fantastic. But I wanted to say, you were asking about sound clips that you might remember. Hershey with the little, that's great. And the other one that you've had forever. Yes.
A little Manchester Weenie.
And Janelle was a little girl, and she laughed, and you put that. That's real.
No, she was laughing at me.
Yes, that's great. So we enjoy sharing your memories as you share your memories with us. Maybe we can share our memories with you. And Rusty, hey man, Rusty is a can full of talent. He thought I was going to say something else, but Rusty is amazing. Isn't that right, Rusty?
Rusty is actually disconnected from his headset and missed all of those wonderful compliments.
Oh no! What did I miss?
Now he's back. Would you repeat what you just said, Crawdad, so Rusty can hear it?
Say, Mr. Aldridge, you are a can full of talent. You were going to thinking I was going to say something else, but can full of talent. You are amazing at your creativity, Rusty. It's amazing.
Well, you got a guy
you.
that just sits in a room by himself all day, bound to come up with something. It's the voices. They come in and they tell me, "Say this. This is funny. Say it. Say it." And,
Truly brilliant.
well, thank you so much.
Paul.
Thank you
Well,
so
and
much.
I wish I could come visit, but that's not possible. So just in spirit, I would like to say, knock it out. Have a good evening.
Thank you, sir.
I got to leave Baumhauer's early to ride another 5 miles today so I can burn off the cheese curds that William B. so thoughtfully brought over as a part of an overall plot to kill me and make Pamela the permanent host of the show. Or you and Joey. I mean, you guys could be the Regis and Kathy of afternoon radio.
I kind of like the after dark idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if people are ready.
There's a lot of women out there who like Joey After Dark.
People are ready.
What time would that be on? Like,
I would have to be. What did the FCC language rules go out on?
Our old friend
It might have to
84.
be stream only.
Yeah.
I got a couple of scores on the roll
Podcast
call. My old friend 84 gave me a 9.4375. I stepped, the last soundbite kind of stepped on the end. And he was complaining because he didn't hear Jay Scott saying, "Tell me how frosty my pajamas are."
Tell me how frosty my pajamas are.
But I do try to mix it up so they're different every time. It's not a memorized thing. And 9.87 from our great virtual producer, Mark Cumby. Very important question for you.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Joey. Somebody wants to know, will Joey be escorted by Meemaw Ivy tonight at Baumhauer's.
No, not at all.
Do you know how many memes I received in the last couple of days from people? It's you in your fireman outfit with your hose in hand.
Yeah.
And Governor Ivy.
Yeah.
We need to find that
I saw
picture
that
of her
one,
on the lawnmower. Have you seen that?
Oh, look. Let me
Yes.
I want to show it to Rusty because here's isn't that
Now, who made that?
isn't he adorable? Yes. My little fireman. Maybe she'll call.
You never know. Now, my wife Donna works. Donna works for the state, and she sees her in the hallway in the building where she works, and she speaks to her, says hello. Of course, she probably doesn't remember, but she tells me that she saw the governor, and I guess they're buds or something. They hang out.
I bumped into Kay Ivy twice. Once at Dirk's, and this is when she was lieutenant governor. And we had a discussion, somewhat heated discussion about Common Core.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a fan, and she is. And that's a topic nobody ever brings up anymore.
No.
Now, I remember the Common Core. Refresh me a little bit here.
10 is your friend. Numbers become relationships.
Yeah.
It's the most convoluted way of teaching math. I'll stick with our system, multiplication tables, all of that memorized.
Okay. I remember now. They had them. You had to make a little line and put the 2 here and then drag it over there and subtract this. And then when you could just add it together and you get your answer. I remember.
You know, a system that worked really well for teaching the basic principles of math. There's always a group out there that's got to make it different or completely change it. And that's one of the problems in our education system. In the meantime, they take their eye off the ball. Did you see the clip? There was like a riot at one of the local high schools last couple of days. Yeah,
I didn't see that.
It wasn't your typical school fight. It was a massive body throwing event.
Wow. Here locally.
Yes. They never hear about it because the media protects the school system. Well, as our friend, another great friend we've made over the years, Dr. David L. Thrasher, was pointed out that through his research on crime in Montgomery, 1 in 4 of our school students is truant every day. 1 in 4. I went through public high school. I don't recall anybody ever being truant.
Right.
It just didn't do it. A, because the school would punish you, but B, your parents would punish you worse. They would just skip school with no explanation. There are a lot of things where I've seen great improvements. Life been made easier. Remember the cell phone I had when we first started this thing, a little flip thing?
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely.
And what we can do with them now as opposed to then. But I've seen a lot of ass backwards stuff going on in this time too.
Well, let me tell you what my phone did the other day. I've got about 1,000 pictures on my phone. And I've been trying to get them from the phone to the computer, and I would plug in the wire and everything, and it would not recognize the phone.
Okay.
Well, I have a laptop that is somewhat newer than my desktop, and I was sitting there, and I noticed something on the desktop. My phone and the phone and the laptop had connected without me knowing it.
Okay.
And I downloaded my pictures. It just all of a sudden did that.
Just on its own?
And I don't know what it's doing when I'm not there. It's
You
like,
gotta wonder.
well, gotta be somewhere. He just showed us a picture of
And the bush hog.
no, he's on the boat there.
Oh, on the boat, yeah.
But yeah, computers will sneak up on you.
Oh yeah,
And
like,
they-
you got to watch them.
They'll do them
Now
strange.
they're talking and thinking and stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, they built these robots now. You remember the one that was on all the late night shows, and it was a female, and they put the male and the female together sitting there, and they started talking to each other in some strange language.
Oh yeah,
And they
that's
actually turned them off because they didn't know what they were saying.
Yeah, they made up their own language to more efficiently communicate. Yeah,
And they were going to take
freaky.
over. Yeah.
Very freaky stuff. Get back to like Craig Ferguson's robot, Jeff. I'll take that all day, every day.
There you go. Or the guy off of Lost in Space.
Yeah.
He
Danger.
was nice,
Danger.
helpful. Yeah. Little Robinson getting in danger and everything.
Mm-hmm. Greg, you ever use a robot?
Robot?
You ever use a robot?
For like what, sex?
Why'd you have to go there?
I don't know what,
sure.
I was doing some catching up on my studio setup here, and I didn't hear what context you were talking about.
We're just talking about how the robots are getting pretty advanced here.
Well, they're actually, aren't they capable of rebellion?
Oh yeah, if they're not, the parameters aren't set correctly. Oh,
They start to think for themselves, and then
course.
they come up with their own ideas on what they should do and not do.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
How about Cracker Barrel?
Oh man,
they're not changing their logo, but that's not enough. I want the head of the bitch that ran the company and made this stupid decision on a plate. She's got to go.
She'll be gone.
I thought she was. They didn't kick her out.
Not yet. Not that I've seen officially. And this new decor, there's a great comic I've ever posted on my Facebook page who did this hilarious description of the new interior. Part of the Cracker Barrel was like eating a museum. Nostalgia on the walls.
Mm-hmm.
And they're taking all that off, and it looks like somebody with severe OCD organized all of that, what they think is clutter, and put it in a neat little rows. And it lost all of its charm.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Trump's advice was to use the publicity and just do something big and bold. I read the other day their official statement. It sounded like some, white woman wrote it. And it just seems so corporate-y, inauthentic, like, oh, Uncle Herschel's not going anywhere. But we had to reach into new communities and new spaces online. I'm like, what are you talking about?
We keep seeing this happen, though, with the woke-tude.
No, and the charm of Cracker Barrels, it's like an old general store.
Yeah,
That's the
exactly.
whole point.
Yeah, and then
Exactly.
you have the little cluttered store over there that you could get lost in. And
Yeah, it's the whole point of the place.
buy some neat and go out on the front porch, sit out there on the rocking chairs.
Right. Well, and I did have the idea of like Cracker Barrel comes back from this and they go like, you know how Grok talk about robots getting out of hand? Got way too started calling himself Mecha Hitler and all this stuff. Like really over the top. So like what if Cracker Barrel had a similar like pendulum swing back the other way, and they're like, we've heard the backlash. We have now introduced a new restaurant, Cracker Barrel Big Plantation. It's an immersive experience when it comes to food.
And our new chef, Paula Dean, will be here. Watch her, wave to her as she leaves on the bus.
Just wrong.
That's sitting in the front of the bus.
Yeah.
But
well, folks are already like the old timey general stores. Like I've seen a lot of black folks online saying they want it that way. They're like, I want to walk into Cracker Barrel and I'm about to be called a slur. That's Cracker Barrel.
You mentioned Paula Dean.
Yeah.
That brings to mind one of the great bits that we've had over the years here in the afternoon with Wilford Brimley, with whom I share a birthday, although he's not celebrating anymore because he's no longer with us. And the whole scandal with ridiculous, overblown scandal with Paula Dean.
I'm Wilford Brimley.
And I'm Paula Dean, y'all.
And if you've got the diabetes, it's important to test yourself daily.
And eat lots of butter.
No, if you have the diabetes, you should steer clear of butter.
And eat lots of sugar.
Too much sugar is definitely not good if you have the diabetes.
You're right. I meant to say brown sugar.
Lady, do you even know what the diabetes is?
I know it can be cured with my famous butter and sugar upside down lard cake.
Now, why would you go and say that?
Because I don't want the Paula Dean gravy train to be over.
You shouldn't eat gravy either.
Well, I'll make mine with butter.
What is Paula Dean up to these days?
I don't know.
When they took all their products out of Walmart and everything else, they really stuck it to her. Blaming people for things that were done and said years before.
Mm-hmm. I like to think that Paula Dean, when she was canceled, changed her name to Rachel Dolezal and pretended to be black.
She is a mess.
Oh yeah, pretty crazy. White women.
Well,
Present company.
We're talking about Sir David Blackman yesterday. Oh, here's another picture. Granny and her lawnmower. She really seems to like to ride around on the motorized lawn equipment. Hey, Ivan.
Yeah. Well,
Should I post the fireman picture?
No, because it's just, I mean, it's
come
a
on.
joke, and it's not. I mean, y'all know, like the L's and the G's don't get along.
All right, we got to take a break here. We're having too much fun at 427. I mentioned a couple of minutes ago about Montgomery Men's Health, and seriously, guys, yes, they can help you with all types of sexual wellness issues. And there are solutions to sexual wellness that you don't see widely advertised, but are available there. If you need help along those lines, this is your best option in the river region for immediate improvement. Call 334-440-3663. Part of that step is to take a $99 test that checks your testosterone level. If it's not where it needs to be, guess what? They can fix that right there. And again, quick results. But it's more than that. It's making sure that your chemical balance, the T level is important in every aspect of life, from sleep to burning calories. Maybe you've been trying to lose weight or be more active, and you just don't have it in the tank to do it. This is how you fix that and lead a better, more active life. Call 334-440-3663 or visit MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com. That's MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com. You've got traffic. Uncle Chi-Chi, shirtless weather. Come on.
Well, we got a very slow traffic situation on I-65 northbound on the ramp to 85 northbound. Folks are really hammering Arbor this afternoon trying to get up that ramp, and it's caused a bit of a slowdown. Been scanning for accidents. We don't really see one anywhere there. Just very, very heavy traffic flow. Even start and stop sometimes on 85 northbound right out of the interchange. Busy as bees everywhere else. Buckle up. We'll keep you updated. Trentham State can help you change your life. Exciting and profitable careers are just classes away. And you can get started now. Go to trenthamstate.edu and discover what the future holds. Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
Rich Thomas weather.
Well, hi, everybody. It is not fall yet, but this is a nice little preview. Tonight, partly cloudy, pleasantly cool. Overnight low temperature down to about 62 by dawn. More sun, comfortable humidity tomorrow with a high temperature up to about 87, with the risk of scattered showers and thunderstorms holding off till Friday. In the meantime, we're going to enjoy this pattern from the Blue Water Weather Center. This is Rich Thomas.
You can make your ASE loan payment from your phone anytime, anywhere. It's quick and easy. YourASECreditUnion.com. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal Opportunity Lender.
ASE Credit Union. Your life, your goals, your ASE.
If you're struggling with ED or your performance is down and your belly fat is growing, listen up. You've got one life. Now is the time to act.
At Montgomery Men's Health, we're not just healthcare. We're your secret weapon. Don't wait another day. Here's why you need to act right now.
Every moment you delay, your condition could worsen. It's not just about sex. It's about your heart, your relationship, your life.
Montgomery Men's Health has years of proven results for ED and low T. We've introduced treatments so exclusive, you'll wonder why you waited.
Procrastination is the thief of time. When it comes to your sexual health, you can't afford to wait. Join the League of Gentlemen who've walked out of our doors with a swagger.
Call Montgomery Men's Health at 334-440-3663 or visit MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com. Book your $99 male performance consultation now. Dial 334-440-3663 or visit MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com. Montgomery Men's Health, making it happen.
It's Johnny from Sinclair's on Bond Road. We've been in business almost 30 years.
Sinclair's East, Vaughn at Taylor.
I think if you hadn't tried us, you should give us a try. We've got a great menu, offered anything from chicken fingers, wings, salads, fajitas. At lunchtime, we do great country lunch with different vegetables and different meats every day.
Sinclair's, where you get great sandwiches and our daily meat and 3 special at lunch, to great pasta, chicken, steaks, and seafood for dinner.
Our most popular items are, we got a soup called she crab soup, which is extremely popular. We've got a bunch of pasta dishes, which people love. Mediterranean chicken is my favorite.
Sinclair's.
We do live music, light stuff on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and then on Fridays and Saturdays, maybe 3-piece bands or 4-piece bands.
Come see why Sinclair's has seen lesser restaurants come and go over the years. Johnny Sullivan Sinclair's at the corner of Vaughn and Taylor. Find them on Facebook at Sinclair's East. Google search Sinclair's Restaurant. Sinclair's.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
That's leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today. See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. One discount per household.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
He's Donald Trump's #1 enemy in Congress, Chicago Senator Dick Durbin. And now Dick Durbin has a new scheme, a government takeover of your credit card. Today, consumers have thousands of choices in credit cards, all with equal, strong security. But Durbin's plan is less competition and less security. And that means more risk for your credit and your identity. Tell Republicans in Congress, stop Dick Durbin's takeover of your credit card before it's too late.
Paid for by Electronic Payments Coalition.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. The River Region's News Talk Station. News Talk 93.1, WACV. News Talk 93.1.
You put your feelings in, you take your logic out, you vote for Joe Biden, and you riot through your town. You do the wokey pokey and you spread your lies around. That's what it's all about. You bring your woke buddies in, you push others away. You learn gender studies, but you can't earn any pay. You do the wokey pokey, thinking you are so profound. That's what it's all about. You say it's Exxon's fault that the world will burn, but I notice you don't take your bike to work. You do the wokey pokey and you spread your lies around. That's what it's all about. You do the wokey pokey, 'cause you're so wokey dokey. You do the wokey pokey, thinking you are so profound. That's what it's all about.
Headline on Fox News right now says, Trump saves Cracker Barrel. Isn't that ironic? Because you know that, especially that CEO must hate him.
Oh, of course.
And he's the one that basically said, well, take this opportunity and do something big.
Yeah.
And good luck. He didn't throw him in the trash heap. Didn't say you deserved it. How stupid can you? I think that was, if the company survives this, like this way, we had calls, spy reports from Prattville and East Chase. Nobody there. Sad employees inside who are wondering how they're going to pay their bills. But you know what? It's not the customer's fault. It's corporate's fault. You should learn a lesson from this and stop the perpetual screwing with things that are traditional or have some history.
Mm-hmm.
Now, speaking of history, and browsing through the mountains of files here, I found something. I don't think I've played this in many, many years. but it was produced on my 1-year anniversary.
Oh, wow.
Way back.
I have no idea what. Can we turn my camera on Pamela, please?
Why?
Because
It's your show. And literally, we're celebrating you
Well,
today.
turn this one on you because
But you're a guest.
I'm a guest.
Yes.
I was a guest.
We got guys up there.
Okay.
Literally, they need their Pamela fix. They need their Pamela fix. Rusty Aldrich hanging with us this afternoon and celebrating 20 years of this, whatever this is, at Baumhauer's after the show. And you and Jay Quillen are going to be over there.
Yeah, I'm going to leave a little bit early and help set up.
I have gift cards to give you. All right, so make sure I do that, please. So I have no idea. We'll make this our risky click of the afternoon because I have no idea what's on it, and I'm probably going to sound very different.
All right, now Cindy sent an interesting email. And Cindy, if you're listening, I haven't responded back to this because I was saving it for the show. She writes, as you come to the end of your first year in Alabama, I'm curious about your experience. While you may have lived in Florida, that isn't the South. No kidding. That is the northernmost southern city. That's just a geographical quirk. It used to be part of the South. Used to be. And that era pretty much ended around the time I got down there in 1979. Because it was as southern. Believe me, for the most part, it was as southern. In fact, when I was on Dad's show this morning, nice lady called up towards the end of my hour with him, and she was from Miami and lives here now. And when I heard her say Miami, that is an original Miamian, South Floridian.
All right, I'm not impressed. But I did find something called the Greg song, produced by one Rusty Aldrich.
Oh.
Who was in the studio with us. So let's check this out.
Well, he's up early every morning doing the morning show. When he gets that one done, he's still got one show to go. He's a running back and forth morning and afternoon. He's gonna run into himself pretty soon. 16 years at the Blue Water Company. 6 in the morning and the afternoons at 3. Yes, you could say that his time is tight because he's not going to bomb power on Wednesday night.
But wait, there's more.
So shut up. He likes to ride his bike when some time he can get. He also likes to hang around the food outlet. He cooks breakfast every morning for the morning crew. It's just one of the many amazing things that man can do. He worked 16 years with the Blue Water Company. Looks like management would buy the boy his lunch for free. But Rick Peters, don't you call him, cause he can't go. He's thinking about picking up the overnight show. You better watch out, George Norrie. He's coming to get you. You got Jay and Jesse. They're in place.
Jesse.
Adorable, Rich, and a dog named Chase. Rosie Brock in the afternoon, and that's a fact. Sometime he has a Susan Woody flashback. Let's see, I think I mentioned everybody. Oh, yeah, Seth Spotlow. He gave me $1, so I mentioned his name. You know, 16 years is a long time. Most life citizens don't that long. Congratulations, Greg. Here's to 16 more years. Don't point that thing at me. Oh, maybe I should have just said a home.
Classic Rusty Aldrich. I found another moment that Joey will remember. Remember, I tried to teach you how to be intuitive and psychic with women?
Vaguely.
Yeah, you're going to remember this because I think you're on this clip.
Okay.
It could be. Who do we have on the phone?
We have Jason.
Jason.
Good afternoon, Greg.
Jason.
Jason?
Jason.
How are you?
My first producer.
It's a big anniversary for you. I was a big part of the show the first few years of Montgomery, and congratulations on making it 20 years in the capital city.
Thank you. And so many
But
said
I
it
have
one last
a
week.
bone to pick with you.
Okay.
A few weeks ago, you brought up something that still haunts me to this day, and that was the Marcy Novak clip.
Oh, you heard that. I was hoping you would be busy that day.
He commented about it on Facebook. I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
We're just trying to help you, buddy.
coming up, when football season comes, we should bring up the old Pat Dye bit. If you're going to throw me under the bus again on the air, we should revisit the old Pat Dye bit.
I may have to get permission to play that one. But Jason was such a hard worker, but the most impressive thing he did in the years that he was part of what we did here, I used to
Especially climbing the tower with the golf handle.
Oh, speaking of which, somebody just sent me a Facebook message. Raymond, he said, "Congratulations on 20 years. I've been listening since the beginning, and I still have the aluminum hat in the closet from the low power AM months." He had an aluminum hat contest at Eastside Grill many years ago, and it was the most. I mean, I thought we were going to see silly. Somebody made an Eiffel Tower aluminum hat. It was so impressive.
Oh, there were some very creative ones back
Yeah.
then. We had so much fun, especially the first party we did when you got Hershey and brought him out to.
Yeah, the baby shower for Hershey.
Yes.
Quite the successful.
For 20 years. I look forward to seeing everybody tonight at Baumhaus.
All righty, buddy. You take care.
See you later.
But the most impressive thing he ever did, I had just come out of the men's room in the hall on the old side of the building.
Yeah.
Just brushing myself up, trying to look like I just had a successful experience in the men's room.
Right.
But just a few steps away from the men's room door was the landing to the staircase.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
And I'm standing there, and all of a sudden, this decidedly round object comes tumbling down the stairs in a ball, in a perfect ball, hits the wall, and stands up. It was Jason. That stairwell was dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I had an experience with that thing once where I yanked the rail out of the wall.
Yeah.
But I thought that was, I mean, if you were an Olympic judge, you would have given that performance a 10.
Didn't you have to be taken down on a stretcher?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like your nose at the ceiling?
January 20th, 2006, and you were there. Come up to do the show, and that was, nobody wants to hear that story.
No, I wasn't there. I was still in high school in 2006.
High school. But one time, I was trying to teach Joey something.
Yeah. About women. They've been trying for years.
Yeah. So this clip is from that moment on the radio.
I want to be a big shot.
We would like that for you, Pam. What's your month and date of birth? Wait a minute. Let me just show you how tuned into women I am. I'm going to guess your month and date of birth.
Oh, watch this, Pam. It's going to be amazing.
Perfect sidekick. You know, when you sabotage me when you do that, Joey. All right, now hang on so I can concentrate.
I've got to concentrate. I've got to concentrate. Hello? Echo. Page 80 for Pedro Borbon. Manny Moda.
I believe your birthday is early in the year because I'm feeling February.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
April?
Sorry. No, you're wrong. Sorry.
August?
No.
November? March?
No.
January?
No.
How many times did you?
June? September?
Yeah.
I knew it. I told you. And I have a feeling that your birthday is early in the month around the 4th.
No.
8th.
No.
15th.
No.
30th.
No.
31st.
No. There ain't no.
I did that just to see if I could catch you. You're sharp. You are sharp.
And you know women well.
16th.
No.
12th.
Does she have the same birthday
18th?
as you?
No.
3rd.
No.
9th.
No.
29th?
17th.
No.
25th?
No.
6th.
No.
7th.
27th.
That's the thing.
Well done, Greg. You are.
I
No, they're so in tune with women.
There's a connection here.
Did I just not prove that to the world?
Yeah, I was born on your birthday.
Oh,
Probably a year or two after mine, right? The actual year.
I don't know. What year were you born?
Long time ago
The days of your
in an area code far, far away. So, 927.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. All right. So, there again, I'm just reminding you that I did learn you a couple of things.
Oh, absolutely. And
Hey.
there's so many stories.
Listen, I think you were seeing the future because I am a Pamela born in February.
No.
How did you do that?
It's incredible.
I was tuned in, but I
You
was,
had no idea.
my
But you were
blood,
forecasting.
my blood just ran cold. That's
mine did too. I think we should be on George Norrie tonight
Man,
with this
like
story.
a 10-year premonition.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Took a while to pay off.
Who else do you
I do.
They could be that ahead of their time. But me, awesome. All right, it is 4:47 on Newstalk 93.1 FM. We've got traffic and 1819 news here. Brett McDonald coming up at 5:15. What did the market look positive when I last checked in? And Cracker Barrel stock still going down. How about that? Anybody surprised?
Wouldn't
It's
that,
up on 47.
would not be a good time to buy some Cracker Barrel?
It might be, actually. They might
Yeah.
turn this thing around.
And Uncle Herschel's breakfast, maybe.
Well, you know, I don't think they've done enough. I don't think they've done enough to escape
agree.
this disaster. This is just right now. It's just lip service.
Did
The
you
sentiment was clear. That's why.
Yeah.
Did you see that they spent $700 million on this?
Yeah.
Unless my math is off, that's pretty close to
Terrible
a
job.
billion, isn't it?
It's just terrible.
Stupid.
I can't wait to see the next shareholders meeting and the appreciation that woman receives for having absolutely no clue about her own brand. Brad's going to join us. He'll talk investments and what happened in the market today at 5:15. His firm is Invista Advisors, 387-0094 for an appointment. All right, back to the traffic dungeon. 1890 News is next.
We are really beginning to see traffic build all over the area, especially I-65 and 85. We've been very busy. 85 northbound out of the interchange up to about South Union, around Ann Street and Taylor to Chantilly. We've got a good bit of traffic 65 north and southbound. Boulevards are just swamped right now and building, as well as all of our feeder roads outbound. A few minor accidents, but nothing really affecting traffic flow other than very busy building afternoon traffic. Great shopping at Midtown Plaza. Shop Shoe Carnival, Cato, Cricket Wireless, Young American Insurance, and more. Midtown Plaza, Ann Street off I-85, another great McClinton and Company development. Uncle J, Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
News is brought to you by Mr. Electric. At Mr. Electric, they have the power to make things better.
1819 News.
Alabama Attorney General Steve Marshall is joining a 22-state coalition and has now filed an amicus brief within the U.S. Supreme Court. The amicus brief has to do with a case out of Massachusetts on parental rights. But versus Ludlow School Committee is challenging the school district for encouraging an 11-year-old girl to socially transition her gender without her parents' knowledge or approval. This involved changing the girl's name and pronouns and use of bathrooms at the school, as well as questioning the parents for not allowing further medical measures to be taken. The parents of the 11-year-old had hired a private counselor to help their daughter with her gender dysphoria and specifically told the school to not interfere in the matter with this student. Marshall and 22 other AGs are supporting the parents in this case, and they do not surrender constitutional rights when they send their child to public school, so the government should not be allowing such life-altering decisions to be kept from a mother or father. I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
I'm Amy Beth Shaver with Alabama Unfiltered Radio, and when I need the news and I need it fast, I turn to Andrea Tice and the Daily Detail. On my way in, it is the most convenient, best way for me to digest what's going on so that I can use it for our show. She tells you what's going on in Alabama that day first and fast. So listen to the Daily Detail with Andrea Tice. Don't miss out.
The Daily Detail is available wherever podcasts are found.
An Alabama inmate has been granted a new trial after being on death row for over 30 years for the rape and murder of a Montgomery woman. Christopher Barber was convicted back in 1993 after confessing to authorities that he committed the crime with 2 other men. The federal judge determined that Barber had been beaten and coerced into that confession. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
We're a customer service company that does electrical work. Landscape lighting, backyard lighting, you name it. If it involves a wire, we handle it. Peace of mind made easy. That's what you get with Mr. Electric.
Mr. Electric, power to make things better.
Hello, everyone. Robbie Pelt with Capital City Roofing. If you think about it, your home is your biggest investment in life. Your roof covers your home, so why jeopardize your biggest investment on a roofer you don't know anything about when you can deal with a reputable roofing company like Capital City Roofing? We have an A+ Better Business rating and the best manufacturers and workmanship warranties available. We do all residential and commercial roofing applications that are certified through the manufacturer to ensure you get the best material and workmanship money can buy. We also have your project in our best interest before and after construction has been done. Don't hesitate to call us if you have any roofing issues or questions. We will match any of our competitors' price and give you the same great workmanship warranty. We also give free estimates. Give us a call today and let us show you the difference. 277-3311. That's 277-3311. Or you can check us out on the web at www.capitalcityroofing.com. Capital City Roofing. We capitalize the roofing industry.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that is bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
Hi, this is Danny with High Caliber Gun and Pawn. November we'll be celebrating 10 years of doing business in the river region, and Blue Water Broadcasting has been an integral part of that 10 years. High Caliber Gun and Pawn, we say we're a step above the rest, and Blue Water Broadcasting definitely is that step.
Did you know that radio is the #1 reach platform in all of media? It's true. Call us to find out how to put radio's #1 reach to work for your business. Blue Water Broadcasting, local folks helping local business.
Rich Thomas Weather, a service of Riverside Chevrolet Wetumpka. If it's Chevy, it's Riverside. Best price, best selection. Check them out on the web at riversideusa.net.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. It is not fall yet, but this is a nice little preview. Tonight, partly cloudy, pleasantly cool. Overnight low temperature down to about 62 by dawn. More sun, comfortable humidity tomorrow with a high temperature up to about 87, with the risk of scattered showers and thunderstorms holding off till Friday. In the meantime, we're going to enjoy this pattern from the Blue Water Weather Center. This is Rich Thomas.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by Alabama Wholesale Lumber. Alabama Wholesale Lumber, the best quality building materials in the river region for decades. From common builds to special orders and local delivery. Call Alabama Wholesale Lumber. Live local talk. The river region's only 24-hour News Talk FM station. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
The Nike used a man in leggings to sell women's clothes. They must think we're fools. Go woke, go broke. That's what they say. Try selling folks what they don't want. You'll find there's hell to pay. If you ask me, you should keep your politics to yourself, and we'll both have a better day. Greedy banks lecturing me about DEI, are they for real? And some whack jobs named Ben and Jerry want me to boycott Israel. It's enough to make you reach for a beer, but Bud's woke too. Next they'll call it the queen of beers. Guess this Bud ain't for you. Go woke, go broke. Different company, different day. Sell liberal insanity, and you'll see that business plan don't pay. Best Foods don't want your opinions on Trump. Just want mayo for my sandwich, that okay? Why, oh, why do brands insist on committing suicide? Cracker Barrel, you could left me on the logo and just let it ride. Hey, Wall Street, God, politics, and sex ain't your business. So do me a favor and stay the heck out of mine. Go woke, go broke. That's what they say. Had enough of your brand sermonizing like yesterday. Stick to selling your strings, beans, and widget machines. Oh, and did I mention Sydney Sweeney has great jeans?
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
My magazine column in September is called Have a Woke and a Smile. And it's kind of, first of all, the Cracker Barrel things in the middle of it and other companies that have effed up by forgetting who their customers are. But it also goes back to sort of the history of marketing towards boomers. I know, you old people. And had some fun with it. Got a good line in there about Sydney Sweeney.
Awesome.
And the absurdity of everybody freaking out because an attractive woman looks nice in a pair of pants.
You don't mean
it's the world we
Really?
Rusty, I kid you not. You should check it out.
I'll have to check it out.
I found a couple of things with your name on it.
Uh-oh. No checks, I bet.
And both these are opens that we used to use on the show that you produced for me.
Oh, yeah, we did those. We did a lot of those.
But I have forgotten what's on these. So let's give it a listen.
Come on down and drink with me. I said, hey, bartender, hey, man.
Yeah, I bet you could use a cool one, huh? Now you're talking.
I'm going to use these again.
Well, what I can't fathom is how one can drink ice-cold beer in freezing weather.
What else are you going to do with it?
I really love to drink beer.
Would you like to watch our movie, The Story of Beer?
Good, would I?
Hey, pass me a beer.
I think a man working outdoors feels more like a man if you can have a bottle of suds.
It's like I picked the wrong week to quit drinking.
You know who I am? No, I don't. Would you mind asking around?
Sign this petition and save the trees.
Who cares?
Hey, mister, sign this petition to save the world from nuclear holocaust.
Who cares?
Hey, mister, they're going to raise our beer tax 2 cents.
Oh, my God! This has to be stopped!
I really love to drink beer. If you don't love beer, you don't drink it. But I love it.
Pretty women make us buy beer. Ugly women make us drink beer.
We was having so much fun. I didn't know it was 1:30. Turn around, I had one more. I looked at the clock and it was 4:30. Hey, bartender!
One beer.
Hey, bartender!
2 beers.
Draw 1, 2, 3, 4 glasses of beer.
Billy Carter, Jimmy Carter's brother, had his beer. Maybe Hillary should have her own brand, too.
That's Rusty.
Give me another beer.
That's signature Rusty Aldrich right there. Who's in the studio with us. Nice little reunion today as we get ready to celebrate 20 years, which is now 1 hour away at the Baumhaus. But you, Pamela.
Yes, I'm about to take off.
Is there anything else I can do to help you?
Show up.
Is live till 6?
Yes.
Is Jacqueline there already, or is she?
No, she's on the way.
Okay.
Yep.
You know this is going to be a special event when these two are in cahooting together.
Oh, yeah.
They're the Cahooters. That should be the name of their restaurant.
Cahooters?
The Cahooters.
Cahooters.
I'll be right there. Okay.
Yeah. How about that? Do we know who's on the phone?
We do. It's Jeff.
Jeff, good afternoon.
Hey, Mr. Greg, congratulations.
Thanks.
The one I like the best is My Dog Might Be a Democrat.
That is one of my all-time favorites, and it's been around a long time, but didn't really become into big demand. You know when everything changed? Obama. That's when people who used to be, we could all talk.
Mm-hmm.
He was the great divider. And from that point on, Democrats gone to Georgia. The Charlie Daniels parody is another favorite. But thank you for that and the good wishes.
All right.
Much appreciated. All right, we got to take a break here at the top of the hour. And I think you ran me for office once. So when we come back, I think you produced a political ad for me.
You know, I've got those. If you don't, you say you got them.
It looks like I have them.
See, we never throw stuff away. That's the secret.
There
you don't have anything to talk about. We talked about this 6 years ago. It's still funny.
Still looking for the wake up song.
It's the secret. You know what's the secret too? Why I would need a 17-bedroom house to accommodate all of my stuff. Because I can't throw anything away.
It's all curse.
Yeah. Let me take a moment here to again thank Baumhauer's Victory Grill for years and years of support. Let's grab this call real quick. Good afternoon. Who's this?
It's Jacqueline.
Oh, it is Jay Quellen.
But not only is it Jacqueline, hold on. It's Jacqueline, Lola, and Steven. Say hey guys.
Wow.
Yeah. This is what's going on in my life right now. Yeah, so I got all of them. We're coming.
We are so excited to have you there. And Pamela is going to be leaving the studio here in a moment to join you.
Oh, it's fine. I've got it under control. Like, I've got 3 of these most precious children ever, and we're all strapped in, ready to go.
Isn't that nice?
She has my Remy with her too.
Oh, Remy's with, okay.
I've got Remy, Steven, and Lola.
We didn't hear you say Remy first.
Oh, yeah, Remy's in here.
She probably was the loudest one in there.
And when I picked her up, she like ran to me, and the lady was like, "Clearly, she knows who you are."
Oh
I'm
yeah.
like, yeah.
She's like, "My
But
Jacqueline."
Here's my ID.
My Jacqueline.
Here's my ID.
Awesome.
But I got them. We're coming. I'll see you guys at Baumhauer's in just a little bit.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. So grateful. Wow. I am so lucky to be surrounded by people that have contributed so much to the show. Joey, so great of you to hang out with us this afternoon. It's been fun. Another good friend of the show, Jeff Ballinson of Georgia Floors Direct, and the staff there, and that includes Don Davenport, marketing director. We were talking last night, and he came up with a line that really perfectly describes what they do there, bringing beautiful flooring within reach of everyone. Because with 30,000 square feet, they can literally oversupply every category and price of and style of flooring that you could possibly want. Doesn't matter what you want. New flooring is nice flooring, and they make it available and affordable for everybody at Georgia Floors Direct. But it's so much more than that. It's just a great shopping experience because of the merry band of floors that Jeff has assembled there. People who make it's fun. You walk in the building, you feel better. In fact, if you're ever in a bad mood, just stop by Georgia Floors Direct. Say hello. You'll feel better in a moment because those people there, they only know one way. It's not only excellent customer service. They have their own teams of installers. They have talented people like Dave, the rug man, who can make you a custom area rug. He's the only one that can do that. And 30,000 square feet of choices that not only includes all types and styles of flooring, but marble kitchen countertops and window blinds. They save you time. They save you money. And in case you didn't remember, they've been bringing beautiful flooring within reach of everyone for over 50 years on the boulevard across from Lowe's. Traffic, Wall Street business, brand, all coming up.
Well, what a difference. About a half an hour, mates. We are looking really good now. I-65 and 85 through